Hello guys, long time since I've done a video. I do apologise, but I've been wanting to get the plot into some sort of shape to pass the next inspection. The inspection is today. So unfortunately, the reason I haven't made videos is, like I just said, is trying to get the plot into a passable state, and also if I fail this inspection, I'm leaving the plot. As you can see, we now have a polytunnel. I'll show you around in a second. I've got lots of weeding to do and basically tilling the soil in places. Just started before it gets too warm behind me. As you can see, I bought a twisty tool. I don't know what they're called, twist cultivator. And they are absolutely fantastic. If you haven't got one, game changer. Definitely get one. Mine's got 5 prongs, 1 in the middle and then 4 around the edge. And I think that's better for, like, if you've got clayey soil, then that's the best because it gets in the middle as well. Tell you what, I didn't realise how grey I was going until I picked up this camera. I haven't bought my tripod, totally forgot it. But it's a glorious day today, meant to be getting to 20 degrees in the UK. So I hope you're out there and making the most of this. It'll be interesting to see what the summer brings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you around, give you an update, what's changed, what's happened, and what the plan is going forward. So over here we have rhubarb and some shrubs. I don't know if you can really see them, they're very small. They were given to me. Wild garlic over there, and then an all-year kale, not all-year kale, forever kale. This was dug over in the winter, so I'm going over this now, tilling it and taking the roots out. So this is the second part to my 3rd dig method. If you didn't see that short, it is on here, go and have a look. I've got leeks in here, but I have a few potatoes that I need to take the tops off because I don't want them growing with the leeks. Over here I've got onions, again potatoes that I've self-seeded that I missed, and in the middle I've got radish and 2 variety of onions in there. This bed is nearly fully tilled, just got to finish that today, but looking good. There's a section in the middle here that I missed that's got bindweed in, so I need to get all them roots out today. Over here we have garlic. The middle row was set about a month later, so hopefully this will all do well. This is my potatoes, this is my earlies, and then this is my second earlies. I haven't got wild this year on potatoes. I had far too many last year. I've just started tilling the rest of this bed as well. At the top you can probably just see the green thing here. That is artichoke. There's 3 of them, and that should completely take over this area. So this is one of the big problems last year. They said there was too much grass in here, even though the fruit bushes are here. So I've put as much cardboard down over the winter, and I'll keep topping that up over the summer. So this half is generally looking really well. Now the tree is suffering this year, but I kind of expected that because I coppiced some of it that snapped and stuff, so I'm not expecting too many apples this year, which isn't a bad thing because we've now got a community plot that's full of apples. Here we have so this was wood chip that I was going to put around the plot from the trees over here, but it ended up staying there, and strawberries started growing in it, so I've turned it into a strawberry bed. Just need to take the grass out, and that'll be all good to go. Raspberries, I bought them this winter and put them in January. It was pretty cold when I put them in, and I was a little worried. However, I've got a 100% success rate. I can't tell you the varieties now. You'd have to go back in an older video and see what the varieties are, but one's a yellow and one's a a normal colour raspberry, I believe. So that's pretty much for this half. And I'd say that's, you know, it's going to need some other attention, like over here where all these trees and stuff are. That's going to need some attention at some point, but that's probably a winter job now. I'm going to call that half for this year and concentrate on this half. So here we are, polytunnel, put gravel down the side. It survived the 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, no problem, which was absolutely brilliant, apart from the door swinging open. Tell you, I was really worried during that wind. We just had a really windy spring, sorry. Let's take you inside. Unfortunately, the weeds have already started coming through. I'm really sorry I haven't got my tripod. But you might just be able to work out down here. Yeah, so they're marrows. I've got 4. I've got 2 each side. These ones are doing remarkably better. I'm not really sure why. I tried peas, but they failed. Not really sure why. I'm going to get all these weeds out today on the path. And then down here I have chilies in the pots. 1 hasn't made it. 2 looks like it's probably not going to make it, but the 3rd one's absolutely strong as ever. I think that one's going to do absolutely fine. And 1's fine for me. I've got another one in the small greenhouse at the top. And I started digging this. So this is going to go all the way around the pond eventually. But this is just about just getting stuff, you know, get stuff done first. And that's the secondary. I've covered this up this year. That's going to also be a bed later on in the year or in the winter. We'll see. And then here where I've covered up, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be like, I can't remember how many I've got, 6. There's going to be a lot of pumpkins here. I've had a really good success rate on my watermelon, sunny dew melon, taking off in the little greenhouse. So I'll be getting them in the polytunnel today. Hopefully we'll have plenty of melons. And then these are the raised beds. One's got more garlic in, and that, I can't remember what that is, but that needs picking. It's ready to go. And then, like I said, once I've got past this inspection, if I fail, I'm going. Like, that's 100%. If I pass, then the rest is just, you know, stuff that I've got to get on with over the next few years. I intend to be here, you know, for the next 10, 20 years. That's the plan. I've already been here on this plot. This has come 3 years. In June, I think. Yeah, early June, I think I moved on here 3 years ago. So, and you know, you couldn't see the path. The grass was up here. All these bushes over here were easily 12 feet. This was 15, easy. All those trees that are now down, they were unbelievable. Like, it takes time. But we had an AGM last Sunday, and somebody asked a question. Someone said, is it strictly 75% cultivated? And the response from the same committee that's been re-voted in, it is 75%. However, if we can see you making progress, we'll let it go. Hold on. So why am I an exception? You know, out of the people that got multiple people, I would say my allotment is the most improved out of all of the allotments that have got 1 person on. And yet I'm getting hassle. I don't get it. I've upset someone somewhere, somehow. But we move on, and this should be the end of the saga today. If not, the next video is I'm leaving. So, yeah, I will bring you back when I've got through this. So I need to get this done before they come round, because the inspection is today. I want to get as much done as possible. So they really can't say, oh, too many weeds in your beds. Because that's what they did last time, even though there really wasn't. But hey, I need to let it go. I need to not be bitter about it and just be, it is what it is. Thank you ever so much for all the comments, and even the continued comments and subscribers when I've not been putting up videos. Some of the comments have been absolutely fantastic. Even the negative ones, well, say negative, the opposition ideas or opinions, I don't mind. Absolutely don't mind. You know, it's all valid. And yeah, this winter, some of your comments actually that were probably against what I thought really spurred me on to get going, but it meant I didn't put videos out because I just wanted to get down here, get done and get gone. Because I don't like being down here at the moment, because I feel like I'm under pressure. If I see them, I feel like they're watching me. Like one of them made a comment the other day about something, oh, my polytunnel. I'm like, right, you knew it was happening. I said it was happening. I gave you the whole plan, and the plan that I put out over winter has all come to fruition. Raspberries, polytunnel, you know, and the massive bed. This is going to be joined this winter. This bed here, the path in the middle is going. And yeah, it's starting to look good. I'm pretty proud of it, to be fair. Mine was definitely the best looking allotment on here over the winter. Without saying, 100% the best looking allotment on here, bar probably my sister's, but my sister will turn around and say, oh no, yours was far better than mine. But you know, I don't see it from her point of view, so it is what it is. So yeah, guys, I'll come back to you when I've got some more information. See you soon. Welcome back. So I cracked on today. I've really caught the sun, as you can see. Going to be in trouble when I get home later, because I always get told off. So all this was dug over. I finished those 2 beds and I've done the one over there. Started planting stuff out today that was donated to me. Some chard, so that's out. I've just put some pumpkins out. I think we've had the last frost. I'm hoping we have. So they're just down here. Now, they're in just the grass area. There's 3 there, if I can point right, 1 there and then down here. There's going to be cardboard around them eventually, and that will keep the moisture in, and I won't have to touch them in a few weeks. They'll need watering for, you know, a few weeks first, and then after that they'll just sort themselves out, because there's plenty of moisture in the ground still. Found that out digging everywhere, so that's really, really good. I've just got to clear up one of the beds over there, take the extra potato tops off. I've decided to leave the potatoes in this one where the peas didn't grow, so I don't need to really worry about that. And I was going to get the tomatoes out, but it's nearly 7 o'clock and it's been a long day. The sun's drained me as well. So plot inspections have happened and we passed. They came through the gate, didn't come onto the plot fully. I invited them all the way down, but they didn't bother. They just said, yep, we can see it's 75% cultivated, well done, very impressive. And that's that. So I don't need to worry about getting any fails, and as long as I don't pick up any more in 2 years, which I won't, it'll be absolutely fine now. It's only going to improve. We will be all sound and good for many years to come, hopefully. Do apologise about not really getting anything on the videos, like digging or anything like that, but I just need to get it done. You won't believe how stressed out I've been this winter with this. I've been down every weekend since January. Minus one I didn't get here, but that was the weather. Absolutely terrible weather. But even when it was cold, I was down here. And just, you know, getting stuff done. So I'm just going to water now and head home and have a bath. Very happy we're all good again, and we can move forward and enjoy this space. So the next video you see will be me actually doing stuff on video. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be, because it's not far off, just to the point of just pottering and weeding and stuff like that. Like, there is other projects I want to do, and maybe we can get to some of those now. Really impressed, really happy. I'm impressed with myself. I'm like, when you think back to what it was that I took over, like, it really is impressive. Solo-handed. They wanted me to give up half of the plot. Didn't think it was, you know, feasible for me to do on my own, which is a bit crazy. But I'm out there to show that you can do it. You know, it doesn't have to be a mess. It can be quite a nice plot. I think it looks quite professional. There is spots that don't, but that's an allotment, isn't it? So yeah, please join me next time when we actually get down to doing something. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Planting at least. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for sticking around. Take care, guys. Stay safe.